Hey, you got enough on Acme charging for Angleton's murder?
Not yet. He's looking pretty good, though.
Yeah, well, close it up, my friend, because I got a hot date on Friday night.
What are you talking about, hot day?
Taking hell in the footy on Friday night.
Oh.
The front row tickets too, bruh. Cost me an arm and a leg, though.
If you get lucky. Hey.
Victim's name's Ricky Ohunga.
Any CCTV?
Yeah, it's up there. We got the whole thing. Haven't got an ID on the killer yet, but we got his girlfriend in Westmead ICU. She's recovering from an overdose.
Next to kin?
Yeah. You want me to do the death note?
No, I'm doing it.
It's been 4 weeks since the car bomb attack that claimed 2 lives and injured dozens, and we're still waiting for answers as to who was behind it. This morning we talked to the people whose job it is to find those answers. The Minister for Police, Barry Hill, and Inspector Patricia Wright of Major Crime. Welcome to the program.
Pleasure to be here, Ray.
Ray.
Right, are you any closer to finding out who was behind the bombing?
Oh, we're doing the best that we can. And this is obviously a major priority for us. I'd like to assure your listeners, Ray, that we're throwing everything at this that we possibly can.
Sure, but have you got anything to show for it?
Well, we have made some arrests in connection with
Can
the
you tell us
bombing,
whether
yes.
these people you've arrested were of a particular ethnic or political persuasion?
It's still early days in our investigation.
You
and,
just said
at
you
this stage, we
arrested
think
them.
it's important that we keep an open mind.
My listeners are concerned. They want to know whether they've got some extremist group running around planning, what do you like to call it, a jihad. They want to know whether we're about to become the next Madrid or London.
People can speculate all they want, but at the end of the day, we need to run an evidence-based factual investigation, and I have my most dedicated and professional team working.
Minister, can I ask you what you think about the current immigration policy and its effect on crime?
Well, let me put it this way, Ray. The current immigration policy is hardly reducing the crime rate in this state.
Hang on, no. With all due respect, playing the race card here is not helping matters.
Are you calling us racist?
No, this isn't about race. It's not about buying votes on a campaign of fear, and it's not about boosting ratings. Look, at the end of the day, we have a crime of the most serious kind, and I want to reassure the public that my team and I work day and night to investigate it and apprehend the perpetrators regardless of where they come from, what language they speak, or why they did it.
Hey, sorry if your mother was home.
Kia ora.
Kia ora. I'm Detective Sunny Kaur. This is my partner, Detective Zayn Malik. Just wondering if Annie Ohunga was available.
Annie's in New Zealand visiting whānau. What's this about?
It's about her husband, Ariki.
I'm Miri. I'm Ariki's mother. What's going on?
Ariki was in an altercation last night while he was on duty. I'm very sorry. He died.
Did my Ariki die in vain?
How Ariki died and how it happened, you leave that up to us to worry about.
I need to be with him.
Son's body will be with the coroner for a while.
My son might be dead, but his wairua, his spirit is still with him. I need to be with him.
Excuse me.
Will you take me to him?
Ready?
Okay.
Skerritt's going out to Long Bay to interview Akmal. I want you there.
Yes, boss.
I want the Angleton case wrapped up, Malik.
We all do, boss.
Okay.
All right. You okay?
The minister's after my job.
You threatened his credibility alive and out.
His job is to reassure the public, not freak them out.
His job was to get re-elected.
And mine is to keep the community safe.
Well, if you lose this gig, there's always a career in radio.
Get out of here. Oh, and Richard, thanks for staying over the other night, but, well, I won't need a minder tonight.
Big girl.
Yeah.
4 weeks ago, a Claymore mine was used in the car bomb attack. 2 people were killed. We found Claymore mines among the weapons in your warehouse. Can you explain that?
You think I had something to do with the bombing?
Yeah, we more than think.
What possible reason would I have?
Well, the target of the attack was an NSO agent. He was working undercover to expose your weapons smuggling racket.
Wait, John Barlow was NSO?
Look, don't act so bloody surprised.
He was running a people smuggling operation.
Barlow?
Yes, Barlow. He was bringing in illegal immigrants via boat from Indonesia.
Bullshit. You're lying to protect your own ass here. Come on.
Maybe one of his passengers wasn't happy with the price, or maybe a competitor got to him. It is a cutthroat business.
All right. Who else was involved? Unless you can provide a name, you're still our main suspect.
His name was Buller, a man called Tom Buller. You can check him
I
out.
need to check it out. This is bullshit. This is about arms dealing. If you're not responsible for the bomb, then one of your customers says, we need the name of the guy that you sold to.
We know his first name is Arif, Indonesian national. We know he wanted you to deliver the weapon somewhere in Sydney. And where was that going to be?
He was going to call me once a shipment was on the road. You were a little too hasty in arresting
What
him.
if Skinny said, Benny? What's his full name?
I never asked. I'm not into last names, I'm into profit.
How's that working out for you? You're maximum security.
What was Arif planning to do with the weapon?
You killed Barlow and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to make sure you never commit another terrorist act in this country
I
again.
am no terrorist. Some of my weapons might fall into the hands of people championing causes, but who are you or I to determine which cause is legitimate and which is not? That is the job of politician dogs who wag their tails for their corporate masters.
Everyone's responsible for their own actions, Akbar. Anyone who thinks differently just kidding himself.
Excuse me, Mr. Tom Buller. My name's Zane Malik. I'm with the police. This is Richard Skerritt. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Is that all right?
I've got nothing to say.
Look, whatever's going on here, I'm not interested. I could become very interested. I'm here on a murder inquiry. What can you tell me about this man?
Look, we don't give a shit about your little truckload of illegal immigrants.
Someone put a bomb in his car and blew him to pieces. I'm sure he'd like us to find out whoever's responsible, so I'll ask you again. What were your dealings with him?
He brought people into the country and assisted their settlement here.
How?
He provided documents, driver's licenses, Medicare cards.
Improperly obtained documents.
Does he ever mention a man by the name of Arif?
It's a common name.
I want to see a list of all the people that he's helped.
No.
I've got enough to put you away for people smuggling. You never practice law again.
You do what you have to do. I do.
What if one of these people is responsible for bombing your friend?
These people are families, doing what they can to survive. They're not murderers.
How do you know? Unless they're properly screened, how do you know?
We had information that your husband was using his position as an NSO agent to bring in refugees. That was totally outside the bounds of his operation.
That's what he was doing in Western
Well, I don't
Australia.
have evidence yet, but
Are you sure it was outside
it was
his
new to
operation?
Skerritt. You know, he's very pissed off when he found out.
Skerritt thinks my husband was corrupt.
It's a fair.
So do you. Well, do you?
He was definitely involved in supplying false documentation to facilitate the settlement here, which NSA knew nothing about.
If he was selling ID, I haven't seen a cent of it. I've gone through all his bank records. I mean, where's the money? We were struggling to make the mortgage on both of our incomes. You get married and think you're on a journey together, but really, you're just two strangers who share the same bed. The girl's name's Karen Keeter.
She give you anything?
No, she's still out to it.
Okay. I'll run an intel and download everything on her.
What's that sound?
Believe me, you seriously don't want to know. Bye.
Okay. So the boy she was with at the nightclub wasn't a boyfriend. Well, who is?
But de facto is the sergeant of arms of the Renegades. His name's Troy Rasmussen.
Yeah, I know him. He's a major crook. And I suggest you remind Karen of the consequences of her de facto knowing about her escapade at the nightclub.
As soon as she wakes up, boss.
What's a profile on Rasmussen?
He's involved in the importation of amphetamine substances and precursors. Also, intel from counter-terrorism links into the supply of military weapons.
Richard, you got anything on the involvement of Renegade members for the supply of military weapons?
Well, some of their activities have come to our attention.
Like what? What are you talking about?
I can't tell you that.
Why not?
It's a security clearance issue.
This relationship's just a one-way street, isn't it?
No, that's two-way, but sometimes I like to play traffic off.
Well, I think we've got to widen this investigation to include Rasmussen, the Renegades, military weapons. Could all have important relevance to do with the Ingleton bombing.
Yeah, you got it. Just get me a result.
We're going to make a formal request for information from the spooks. Can you get that done?
Nice Nice big comfy chair you got. Suppose it's got to be comfy when you sit on your bum all day being a crime manager. Chief of detective's not good enough for you, eh? No, in my day you did the right thing because it was the right thing to do. And you didn't need a statement of values for that.
Well, I guess that's because not all your mates did the right thing.
Yeah, well, sometimes when you do the right thing, you get your hands dirty.
Oh, look, you didn't come here to take the piss out of my office.
And you didn't tell me someone tried to kill you.
Skerritt called you, didn't he?
Yeah, he thought I could help.
Oh, I don't want you to help me. I want you to help your son, Craig. Right? He's the one in trouble, not me.
Well, I'm here, aren't I? Aren't I?
Malik, I need you to run shop.
Okay.
Family issues.
No related.
Our father. Kitty was awake. Karen, we'd just like to know who the guy you were with last night.
I was with a guy. Yeah, was he hot?
Oh, well, you seem to think so.
What was his name, Karen?
I don't know what the doctors have told you, but I was officially out of it last night. Can't remember a thing.
The man that you loved killed had 2 kids. How do you think Troy's going to react when he finds that you've been messing around behind his back?
How long do you think this kid will survive in jail before Troy arranges to have him shivved?
It's already in your hands, Karen. The only choice that you have now is whether you care enough about this boy to help him.
If you cooperate with us, if you tell us his name, we can place him in protective custody. Right? We'll keep him away from Troy and his bikie mates.
It's not his fault. All right, he was all iced up. It's not like that. It's the gear. It does his head in.
Just give us a name.
He's just a kid. I met him at art classes. He hadn't even done it yet. I was the one who introduced him to the meth. I didn't...
Give us a name!
Felix. Felix Matheson.
Please, don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Hands in the air! Put your hands in the air! Both hands!
What's the matter, son? Scared about being naked in front of your fellow man? Yeah, well, you better get used to it. You better get used to it.
Who's there? Eleni, is that you? It's me, Patricia, Craig's sister. Can we come in? Craig's not here. It's okay. Eleni, just put the knife down. It's all right. Put it down on the side over there.
I've been staying at my mum's. I just came back to feed the cat.
Who's Craig?
I don't know. He didn't say. He said it was my own good.
Yeah, well, whoever did this is going to be back, so it might be an idea to take the cat with him.
This is my home.
You listen to me. These are bad people. And if you've got half a brain, you'll stay away from here and you'll stay away from Craig while you're at
You
it.
don't know anything about Craig. He's a wonderful human being.
Well, you can take it from me. He's been a useless bastard all his life and nothing's going to change. You understand that? What? He was always a problem kid. The moment he was born, he screamed his lungs out. Nightmare of a toddler. Drove you bastard of a teenager.
Oh, and you don't think you had anything to do with that?
I treated Craig exactly the same way I treated you, and you turned out all right, didn't you? Chief of detectives, boss of major crime, respected by your peers.
Yeah, and I'm all alone, Dad.
You've never been alone. Chief Inspector Wright. Choose your mother's name.
Can we just leave this?
Deacon, not good enough for you. Well, I'll tell you something. I loved your mother with all my heart and all my soul, and I had done since I was 14 years of age, but that wasn't good enough for your mother. And she withered in my world. So you go back to your big comfy chair and your statement of values, and I'll keep looking for your brother. Go on, you don't need to control everything. Go on.
Well, can you tell me when you find Craig then?
Yeah, and I promise I won't kill the bastard until you get there. Go on.
Okay, look, you guys obviously think I've done something. Can you tell me? Because I have got no idea.
We've got allegations that state that you were in an incident where someone was seriously injured last night.
No, you've got the wrong guy. I don't get involved in stuff like that.
Okay then, Felix. Well, why don't you give us your version of the events that took place last night? What can you remember?
Well, Karen wanted to go to China Blue, so I said sure, because she had VIP tickets, so we went there and danced and had a few drinks. Well, what can I say? It was a big night.
What happened to Karen? She stayed, or she go with you?
But I don't remember.
Does this usually happen, Felix? You forget things?
Look, sorry, what do you want me to say?
We've got CCTV footage from China Blue around the same time you were there last night. We'd like you to take a look. For the purpose of the interview, can you ID the people in this?
Yeah, it's me and Karen.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
For the interview, please.
I'm kissing Karen.
For the purpose of the interview? What's going on here?
It's me. I'm hitting the ambo. Is he gonna be okay? Like, he's gonna be okay, isn't he?
He's dead.
Where the hell do you get off calling my
I was
father?
just trying to help.
Well, if I want your help, I'm going to ask for it,
Boss.
okay? Yeah, okay. So we'll start you with a new life and a new identity.
Like witness protection?
Something like that. But look, before we start, I need you to be clear about the ramifications if you decide to lie about any part of the information that you give us. Any part of the agreement will be dissolved and will be reassessed. Do you understand that? Do you understand it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. See you boys back at the shop.
Aaron, would you like a drink?
Sure. Okay, Karen, so all you need to do now is talk. All this is a download of everything you've ever seen or heard involving Troy. Okay?
Am I ever going to see Felix again?
Well, that depends on how well you do here.
Thanks.
So?
Troy uses 2 mobile phones. One for his friends, the other one's supposed to be a business phone, but half the time he gets them confused and does orders on both.
You're right, so tell me about the orders.
You name it, he'll provide it. Sell it, whatever.
Exactly what are we talking about? What kind of stuff?
You know, coke, heroin, whatever you want, he can get it.
Exactly
A
how
lot. Put it this way, he owns a couple of properties. He's got big gold bars stashed with the Bank of China. He's never worked a day in his life. You've seen the cars he drives. He's never short of a buck.
So who's he sell it to?
The Asians are buying off him. Ukrainians. He hates it when I don't pick up.
She'll pick up.
Richard, please.
Don't answer it.
You're just a passenger here, mate.
What else is he moving besides ice?
Guns, weapons and shit.
Who'd you get them off?
He buys them off a bloke called Eddie Scarf.
Are you okay?
He wants me to meet him at 4 o'clock.
Look, Karen, you're going to be okay, all right? We're not going to let anything happen to you.
I'm supposed to have picked something up for him and I haven't done it. He's going to spew.
Okay, well, what was it that you had to pick up? We'll organise to get it for you.
A teddy bear. A big one.
Manny,
I have some information for you.
I'm listening.
Not like this. In person. Just you.
Ekman wants to see me.
Remind me, why have you planned to meet in the sky?
You gonna be alright, Tim?
Yeah, babe. Do what you have to do. I'll take care of Karen.
Thanks.
Is this the baby I'm supposed to be carrying? Hang on a second, Doc. Hello. Hello, you little girl. Hey, you beautiful little girl.
Teddy bear doesn't look cheap.
No. Put on the NSO budget.
Nice. Teddy bear one day, ice addict the next.
There was a stuffer when I bought the weapons. I checked with my boys. No one told me.
What kind of stuffer?
I bought a lot of 7 claymores, and while they were in my possession, one of them was stolen.
I believe that.
Someone stole that claymore and used it to blow up that Barlow fella. I've been set up.
Okay, by who?
I wish I knew.
I met this guy who bought the claymores off the arms dealer. Could I have double-crossed you?
Maybe it was you lot.
Didn't set you up, mate.
And I didn't kill Barlow. We have to trust each other on this. The man I was selling the weapons to, he came out here to check the shipment.
Out of Indonesia?
Yes. Now, it's possible he found out where the claymores were kept.
If you want to get out of this place in under 20 years, you've got to give me his full name. Otherwise, I can't help you.
Mukhtar. Arif Mukhtar.
Where can I find Mukhtar?
No, I'm number 22, but my number hasn't been called.
Yeah, you just have to wait your turn.
Well, I've been waiting, that's what I'm saying. I think there's been a mistake.
The numbers are non-sequential, so if you please, just take a seat.
Listen, I have all the forms here. It's all in order. I can just give it to you.
Step aside, please, ma'am.
For goodness sake, the boy that this visa is for is seriously ill. I don't have time for this.
Do you want to see my supervisor?
Why? Does she have a brain?
Why haven't we charged Akmal with the Barlow murder?
Still gathering evidence.
You need to wrap this up.
I'm not sure he did it, boss.
If I'm going to sit on my hands, I need something more concrete than a gut feeling.
Akmal gave me a name, Arif Mukhtar. This is the Indonesian contact that Akmal was selling the claymores to.
Where's NSO got intel on Arif?
I'll go back. Yeah, we want that waiting, but hey, someone else might.
What's got you so fired up?
I could ask you the same question.
Pull your head in, Malik.
Hey, buddy. Got some bad news. It's Amir. What? He's okay, but he got picked up by some uniforms. Some vandalism issue.
I'll be back.
Next time you throw a cricket bat through a car window, make sure your name's not on it.
Ran off his mum's hijab. They were using it in a
Look,
disrespectful
what those
way.
boys did was wrong. It was very bad. But what you did, that's against the law. Do you understand the difference?
I was protecting Mum.
Well, throwing a cricket bat through a car window. How does that help? Amir, I'm not finished. Come here. Amir! Why didn't you tell me about this?
When was I going to tell you?
What does he get to
Hey, when you're not here, he sees himself as the man of the house. He thinks it's his responsibility to look after.
Oh, no, it's hard. He broke the law. You can't do that. You've got to understand.
It is hard. You can concentrate on your work. Me, I've got my job, the kids, your father. You know, I want to wear the hijab, I do, but every time I step outside the house, every time I leave here, I have to ready myself for the abuse that follows, and sometimes it's just too much. You know, and I just think how much simpler it would be if I just took it off.
Did you do it? Have you got the visa?
No, Baba, I didn't get the visa because number 22 was never called.
Give me the paper, I'll go back tomorrow.
No, but Baba, I'll do it.
No, our family depend on us. I must do it.
You know,
I won't let them down.
I'll sort it out.
I'll sort it out. I'll sort it out.
Well, I'll go with you.
I said I'll do it. Good. Time to do something.
Come here. I'll sort the visa out. I'll even cook dinner.
What are you talking about? You can't cook.
What? No, I ain't chef. Go with your here. I'm sorry, no, I'll leave you with that one. I'll make it up to you. I will. As for the hijab, I don't think you should give in to these idiots, but it's up to you. It's between you and God. You talk to him.
Stop.
Violence is not the answer.
You used to get in fights all the time.
Yeah, that's how I know. It doesn't work. You've got to control yourself. If you don't, if you break the law, that's all people remember. Will you look at me? That's all people remember.
You gonna get that?
Look, it's easy to stop yourself from doing something you don't want to do. That's easy. The hard part is stopping yourself from something you want to do when you know it's wrong. You know you shouldn't. Understand?
All right.
You understand?
Yes.
Come here, give me a hug. I know I haven't been around a lot lately. I've been very busy at work, but it's not forever.
Whatever.
Hello?
How you going? Any word?
I told you that I'd ring you if I had anything.
All right, keep your hair on. I'm being accused of trying to control everything.
I noticed you have control issues.
Did you? What are some of your issues?
I hate to drink alone. You want to join me?
No, I can't. I've got shitloads here. I never told you who my father was. You've been doing some digging?
Yeah. Well, I'd like to know who I'm dealing with. You sure you're not about to plant a bomb under me?
Who is it?
It's me. I told you I hate to drink alone.
And I thought I said I'd call if I needed you.
Oops. It's a lovely view.
Bobber, please.
Find a bigger photo and we'll process it, okay?
You're going to reject this application because the photo's 2 centimetres out.
Please move away from the window, sir.
The boy,
Thank you.
he got cancer. We're not going. We're not going.
No, we're not going to give up. We'll get a photo and we'll come back.
Your mum waiting for this. She depends on us.
We had a visit from Dima after you left yesterday.
Really?
The people we brought in? Yeah. They're now in detention. Families have been separated. They think they're in prison. They asked me what they've done wrong. What do I tell them?
I'm very sorry. I had no idea if I could have been made. Right? We met before, haven't we? Your name's Wall, right?
Do you look at those maps on Google Earth? Do you see any borders? No.
Look, I'm very sorry.
Those lines were put there by rich people to keep the poor people out.
What was Barlow charging to bring these refugees in?
He never asked for payment. John Barlow was an altruistic man. There aren't a few of us left.
Baba, come on.
Where are you?
Okay, that's Eddie Scarf there. He's the guy we believe sold the claymores to Akmal.
Nail scarf, you nail Akmal.
You say you waste your resources. Stick your camera in a mosque. You called Dimmer on Buller's operation, didn't you?
Yeah. Unless these people are screened, they're a potential threat to national security. Yeah, I did. And if I want to put surveillance equipment in a mosque, I will put it there.
Hey, Karen just called. She wants to meet up. There's been development. Let's go.
Troy had a call on his business phone. Eddie Scarf. I think there's a deal on tonight.
What makes you say that?
It was a quick call. As they've already arranged everything, they're just going to do the exchange.
Okay, where?
Property Troy rents out at Cronulla, 10 Arcadia Street.
Sure it's tonight?
Made sure I'd be waiting for him when he got home. He's always in a happy mood when he's about to make a bunch of cash.
What time do you expect you home?
By 9 tonight.
So the deal's going down before then.
I can't do this anymore.
Well, hopefully after tonight you won't have to.
I want to see Felix one more time.
You got Buckley's and that.
We'll see what we can do.
Hey, Sonny, someone here to see you.
You didn't think to tell me they would take my son's brain. You think this wouldn't matter?
Mate, it's part of procedure, so they can do tests.
I want to bury my son, but I can't until he's whole again. I got people flying out from New Zealand. All sorts of people waiting for the funeral. What am I supposed to say to them?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Typical big shot, Samoan. You think you've made it, but you couldn't even get this right.
I'm doing the best I can.
Not good enough, detective. Not good enough.
What I don't understand is why it takes 2 weeks. Look, I understand that you give the same respect to Jewish and Muslim families by releasing their bodies quickly. I'm just asking you to confirm the same respect here.
It's only 5 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, okay, sweet. Hey, you wouldn't be a rugby fan by any chance, now, would you? Yeah. Stand by. Maroon Pathfinder, New South Wales Rego 076. Golf Kilo, pulling up to number 10. Troy's in the garage. Raj, door is closing.
How'd you go to the coroner?
I got him to agree to the test today. The brain will be delivered back to the Hungas via the film director. Just ordered to put it back in.
How the hell did you manage that?
I'll put it this way. I won't be going to the footy with the wife for the weekend.
Stand by, doors open, go, 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 go. How you going, buddy? You're under arrest. You do not have to say.
And quite a good hit. What I'll take care of.
Anything you say or do may be recorded and later given in evidence. You understand that?
Scarf, you are under arrest. You don't have to say or do anything unless you wish to, but anything you say or do will be recorded and maybe later used in evidence. Do you understand?
You've got massive problems, Eddie. You're going to be convicted for arms dealing. Carries a sentence of 20 years to life. Now, I can tell you made a nice life for yourself. You enjoy nice things. That's a nice watch. I would imagine it would be difficult to give all that up.
I started with nothing.
As a way suit, you've got two options. You're going to go to jail for 20 years. You come out broke. Nobody, 50-something. No one will listen to you. The world will have moved on. Or you go to jail, you come out broke, but you've got a chance of being a free man in under 10.
I need guarantees.
I've got no guarantees. I'm not the judge. The ball's in your court. You tell us what we want to hear. We'll talk about it. How's it sound?
I'll think about it.
Have a think about it. You've got 20 seconds. We walk out the door. The deal's off the table.
This tells about the weapons. That's all.
Guy's name's Barden. Used to be an army corporal. Used to work at the quartermaster's
What
store.
have you used to?
He's dead. Car accident.
What sort of get you by off him?
Rifles, 50 caliber machine guns, grenades, rocket launchers, mines.
What sort of mines?
Claymore mines.
Claymore mines?
Yeah.
How many?
A lot of 7.
Who'd you sell them to?
Ahmad Fad.
You sold all 7 to Ahmad Fad?
Yes.
Everything Scarf says corroborates Akmal's version of events.
The one that he bought them, nothing about the one that went missing.
Seems like Akmal's telling the truth, though, right?
It's such you to believe that, isn't it?
That's supposed to mean.
Well, you're so desperate to prove that Muslims were behind the bombing. What, you willing to believe anything?
And what if you're wrong about Akmal? Anything turn up on out of Mokhtar?
I checked the drug bank.
Better keep checking. Mokhtar bought those weapons for a reason. We better figure out what that reason is. About 2 minutes, guys.
Oh, Dad. You look so different. What's going on?
Doesn't matter. I sorted things out for you.
What do you mean, sorted?
Just coldly. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. I'll never forget you.
I'm not going to see you again, am I?
So we will.
Come on, folks, bust and leave it. Come, buddy.
I know. Kick the mat.
Karen!
Come on. No going outside. No contact with the outside world whatsoever. No phone calls. If you want something, you ask your sister or you ask me. Now give me your mobile phone. Give me your mobile phone. Take the little card out of there for me, please.
Oh, this is going to be a blast.
Malik?
My men have come up with the name. I know who stole the Claymore.
Who?
I want a deal.
No deals.
Can't do. Okay. You come in here tomorrow, we'll talk business then.
Ekmel says he knows he stole the Claymore.
This guy's playing you. I thought you were smarter. Say hi from me.
Tori peka kiau tia homai naro toi te pu ke kona ti roa tuai ora mate hei au weno
Your job's safe. I made a few phone calls. Got a mate with the dirt on the minister. Knows where all the bodies are buried. I'll go and check outside again.
What is that?
Steak, what's it like?
Some of that stuff on it.
It's gravy. If you're hungry, you'll eat it.
Did you use stock?
Why don't you try it first and then criticise it? Yes,